So the goal is to get every imaginary number question on the ACT correct every single time. So how do we do that? Let's take a look. Okay, so in this particular problem, we have for all x greater than 0, which of the following expression is equivalent to this expression that's given here. So for problems like this, where you see in the denominator there is an I and a root type thing, we're going to rationalize the denominator. So what does that mean? We are going to multiply the denominator with the conjugate. What is the conjugate? It is the opposite sign. So if it's root x minus 1 in the denominator, then you're going to multiply that with root x plus 1, and when you multiply the numerator of denominator, of course you have to multiply the numerator with root x plus 1. So, and why we do that is to bring it into a plus b, a minus b form, which we will see in just a second. So let's go ahead and multiply both the numerator and denominator with the conjugate of this here, which is root x plus 1. So I times, in the numerator, root x plus 1, root x plus I, and in the denominator we have root x minus I times root x plus I. So I just multiply numerator and denominator both with root x plus I. So in the numerator you can see that we can distribute that. In the denominator, of course, we have in the difference of forms root x minus I, root x plus I. That is kind of a minus b times a plus b, which is the difference of squares formula, which is a squared minus b squared. And that was the reason why we multiplied with the conjugate in the first place. So let's go ahead and distribute I times root x plus I squared in the numerator, and the denominator we have root x whole squared, a squared minus I squared, b squared. So a squared minus b squared. Okay, so remember, well, it's given here that I is square root of -1, or I squared equals -1. So we're going to use that and substitute wherever we see I squareds and put a -1 instead of that. So I root x in the numerator plus I, instead of I squared, put -1, minus 1 divided by, in the denominator we have root x whole squared, which is x, minus I squared is -1. So minus 1. So let's clean that up a little. I root x minus 1 divided by x, negative becomes positive, so x plus 1. And that choice is represented by the choice K. Here I root x minus 1 divided by x plus 1. So that is going to be a correct choice. Now if you have any questions, please leave those questions for me in the comments below. If not, I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll talk to you in the next video. Have a nice day. Bye.